Today we're going to go and try out a CAMpRA Aire. Still loving Ruby's new tyres. The trouble we have normally when we're travelling in the motorhome and trying to film is the noise of the road and the motorhome squeaking and rattling. So trying to see if everything's all right on these new mics we're testing.
Yeah.
And new camera actually, but that's another story. We'll tell you about that later. We're just heading off to somewhere near Southampton because we've been looking at CAMpRA Aires, and I've been wanting to go and experience them, see what they're all about, help promote them really, haven't we?
Yeah, we have, yeah.
But we haven't been able to find any actual Aires near us or any that's open at the right timings. So this was the closest one to us, but it's actually on a farm. So we want to see whether it's similar to a CL or a CS, that kind of thing, or to see what makes it an Aire. So we will catch you when we get there, take you with us and keep you updated and tell you more about CAMpRA when we get there. Just thinking how nice it is for this time of year.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the 15th of November. Just about to go through Romsey by the looks of it, like.
Yes, it is, yeah.
A couple of breathing moments around here today. Looks like it's just on this road up here. And when we looked at it on search for sites, because that's how you find these CAMpRA Aires, I will show you later, there is a picture stating one way in, one way out. Make sure you're going the right way. So we are looking for that. I know that if it's on the right, you'll see a sign saying about the campsite, little brown one, saying Three Trees campsite or something. And that's the out, so it'll be the next right after that. If it's on my side, you'll see two, like a post with two skinny legs on it. It's not that one, it's the next one. That's the way out there,
yeah, okay.
And it's the next right.
Okie dokie.
Yep. So pay attention to this when you're coming in, because it is a little bit hidden if you are using this site. There's a little bit of a bump there as well, but a bit tight getting in. Bloody hell.
Scratched.
Bloody hell.
Whistles.
Some good manoeuvring there, love.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd have done that. I think I'd have been reversing, going forward, reversing, going. Oh, we've got some overhanging. Oh, sun's a bit bright in my eyes there. Right, so we're following this right the way down. Did he say?
I suppose so.
It's a good job we've got these new tyres on, isn't it, love? You've still got to watch the centre. It's still got a little bit of a rise in the middle.
Yeah.
Like a tractor road, hasn't it?
Yep.
Watch to see there's something sticking out there. I don't know it that. Just go a bit slower.
Yeah.
Now this is the campsite, I believe.
Lovely,
Yeah. Ooh, squeaky.
Play cheap, you ruin your van.
Yeah, if they don't cut the twigs back here, just to let you know. And they're a big campsite here, so they must all suffer it. Cattle grid, going over kind of. Yeah. And it says to keep going round that way, I think. Through this campsite here, which looks like a nice little campsite, doesn't it?
It does.
Quite nice.
Got everything you need. Looking at it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's not where we're going. We're heading straight.
To the end.
Yeah. A couple of toilets there, men and women's. I think it must be in there. Yeah, it's there. Look, it's got a little sign you can see underneath there. Got a bump down there as well. Yeah, this is it. He's just reversing to get some water. So when you come in, where we just stopped over, there's a reception. That's where we just met the guy, comes out to see you. And this is the sort of area for the Aires. There is somebody parked on that one there. They're plugged in as well. And you can have electric. I think it must be a £5 a night for electric. We paid £30 for 2 nights, didn't we?
2 nights. So it is £10 a night if you don't want electric.
Check this van as well.
Yeah.
From the see if it'd been scratched. We had a bit of a squeak.
I think you just got to get used to that and try and take it out when you can wash it, I suppose. I'm going to get some water.
I said there's a map here as well. tells you where we are and how to get to places and points of interest, which we'll look, and taxi numbers as well, which we'll look at. Dogs on leads and drinking water.
Right, have you checked your van?
I'll have a quick look round.
There's no holes in it, so it's all right.
I think it was the roof, if I'm honest, that squeaked. I can't see anything noticeable apart from water streaks. Yeah, just water streaks really, if anything.
Yeah, good.
If anything, it'll be on the top.
Yeah, it's more the windows I get a bit more concerned with. You can get them all out, to be fair, but not if it's too deep, eh?
You are thinking of getting another ceramic coating done, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, I need to get the door done again.
Yeah, because we got a new door, didn't we? So that needs doing.
So I'm thinking about getting a touch up, yeah. That's electric.
No, you don't want to be putting it in there. Oh, look what I've seen. Where's the zoom, darling? There's a peacock.
It is down at the bottom corner, I believe.
Not going to show off for me today. Hopefully, yeah. We'll see that wandering around while we're here. And apparently as well, there's some deers in the field. So hopefully I'll be able to show you them as well. So I'm just going to go and check what our sensors are doing. So we actually have zero waste for a change. Normally that just does its own thing on the sensors. 25. Yeah, you'll be able to hear both of us on here now. Lee's out there, he can still talk to you because we've got individual mics on, haven't we, darling? You all right?
Hello. You all
I
right?
can hear you.
Yeah.
So the thing is, you'll be able to hear him, but I can't hear him. That's quite funny. Yeah, so I'll just do my job and keep an eye on this.
Yeah, so it was a little bit hairy coming in. It just gets a bit tight. It's mainly the overgrown bushes, but they're like thorns. So you just got to watch out, not to scratch the van too much. And then over here, this is the entrance here. They do lock the gate, he said. They lock it at night for security, but it has got a bit of a bump there. Probably won't pick up that well on camera. However, I was a little bit, cautious going over it, but now I've moved the water outlet. Actually, it's quite free, or we are quite free from things snagging under there. But yeah, I'm filling up the water, so we're at 50%, so I don't think I'm going to go full, because we're only here for 2 nights.
Yeah, it's nearly on 75.
Yeah, and then I have to drain it again, because
Yeah.
it's getting colder now, and I don't want the, when I put it back in storage, I don't want it to sort of pop any seals or valves or anything like that. So I will drain it.
Sensors look all right at the moment.
They do, don't they?
Yeah, you're on 75. If you want to stop that.
I'll stop that now, because that's probably nearly full anyway. It sort of goes 100 and then that's it straight away. But right, I'm going to pass you to Jodie now, because I'm going to collapse the hose.
And sometimes when it goes to 100 without you knowing, it backfires out of the hole and the water goes all over Lee. So I was hoping that would happen really, so we could get a bit of funny footage. But I don't think you'd be impressed, because I think he's only bought 1 pair of trousers for the weekend.
I have.
Hopefully no mud for you then, on our muddy walks.
We are now parked up, and actually it's quite a nice CAMpRA Aire, to be fair. It's basic. If you're not looking for all the mod cons in the toilets and stuff, it's very basic. But if you've got all the onboard facilities, so we've stuck ourselves here.
This is pitch number 2, isn't it?
Yeah, he said we can have pitch number 2, but he said we can park long ways like this. So just looking at it, so I've come out a little bit, so now we've got this whole front as our little garden overlooking this. I quite like it at the moment. Easy to get water.
Yeah, and it isn't the same as a CL or CS, because it's all like hard standing. You normally get them on grass, don't you?
Yeah, so this is ideal for winter months.
Or hard standing and grass normally, don't you? But yeah, this is all right.
Yeah, there is 5 pitches though. 4.
So number 4's up there.
Yeah, I'm sure it said 5 online. However, I've not seen the 5th one. So we're number 2.
4, 3,
number 3,
2.
4. We'll have to investigate on that one. He is here as well, so if you need anything, he said just knock and he will help out where he can.
But he actually had Lee's name down as Lee Evans.
Yeah, yeah. Hold the comments. But apparently, yeah, I did look a bit more like Lee Evans in the younger days. Just check the internet speed. So it's about 2-3 megabytes a second. So it's not excellent. That's on EE. That's with our Pro router and the booster on the top. So yeah, so it's not the fastest speed, but that is probably enough, all we need for things like TV, YouTube, Netflix, stuff like that. And it'd be no good for uploads, but it will be all right just to use your phone. So just so you know, EE does work here. We're getting used to these new mics actually. So Jodie's just trying to start hers up. You just hold down the on button and the blue light should come on.
It vibrates as well. Yeah, so we did the NEC one, as you saw, and we were really interested in the new 794, weren't we?
We was, yeah.
Yeah, we like the decals. We do prefer the red, to be honest, but we did like the decals, and we liked it just the same as this, really. It was just, it had a bigger bedroom, didn't it?
Yeah, and then paying all that money just for that extra 400 millimeters of space, that comes at a premium.
But then we would have got a good deal for the price, because ours is still fairly new, so we would have got a good price for this one. Yeah, so it was going to work out worth getting a brand new one, wasn't it? Until we saw a video online showing what they've done to the water tank.
On this one, we've got a hatch in the floor, and the water tank, I suppose, cap to clean it out and stuff. You access that from inside the motorhome, and what they've done is they've flipped it the other way around. So not only is the tank sitting low, then you've got that cap that's now making it sit lower. We have seen some people now sticking it on the air suspension, so they can raise it on a bit more rough terrain.
You say it's lower than the chassis, isn't it, the actual cap?
Yeah.
And then it bows a bit when it's got lots of water in it.
Yeah, because I suppose the hole there is a weak point. So if the water's bouncing around on there, then it's bending, and they're having to put some strapping to try and stop that. Where we don't really get that problem with our one. So we decided in the end, because the underneath in our eyes still needs looking at massively. We need to get them tanks up above the chassis itself. So if you do grind out, you're hitting the metal chassis, which ain't going to be nowhere near as much damage than hitting plastic tanks and ripping them off. So yeah, so we've opted to stick with what we know, stick with this van. There's been a lot of warranty jobs that's been completed on it, and now we're enjoying the upgrading of the van to our needs.
The reason I wanted to come here this weekend is I'm really passionate about helping to grow the availability of airs throughout the UK. As you may know, there's a lot of areas now clamping down on overnight staying. Scarborough, for example, have clamped down on being able to park on this Marine Drive area and other areas around Scarborough, and there's lots of places doing this now. And one of the solutions that we believe is the right solution is to charge people a small fee for staying overnight and giving them the services that they're meant to have. Now, CAMpRA is one of the big companies that are trying to find bits of land where we can make into airs and where the landowners can make a little bit of money. So we were speaking to CAMpRA not long ago, and what they really want people to do is be able to reach out to people with land and the possibility of using that land, like where we are now, which is right next to a campsite. This is a bit of land just to the side of it, and it's got 5 pitches on it. It's not grass and hard standing like you would have, or just grass like you would have in a CL or a CS. This is more of just a gravel hard standing area where he's given access to electric. Now, not all of them have to have electric. They don't even have to have the services, as long as it states on there when you're looking for these areas. There's different ways that you can do this. Now, the best thing to do is go onto the CAMpRA website. So this is what I've got here. So if we go onto the CAMpRA website here, you can see at the bottom there, in association with search for sites and some others. Okay, so we're going to find these airs on search sites. I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute. They had the latest news, like what's up. They're quite big in Scotland at the moment. They're finding lots of areas up there. And there's not so many down in the south. There's a few farms, but you'll find that some of them are closed during the winter months. And it tells you also how to get involved, how to approach people with land. They give you documents and templates and stuff as well, which is really good. They also have a Facebook page, Campaign for Real Heirs UK CAMpRA, and there's lots of information on there. And they tell you which places are opening and things like that. Go to their Facebook page or go to their website here and you can find out how to get involved with creating the heirs. That would be amazing, because they are approaching local councils as well. I think they might be in talks with Scarborough already to see if they can help them with a solution, for example. And then here, I'll show you how to find them. So you've got to search for sites and go to advanced search. Slightly different on the phone, but you will find it. When you go to advanced search, you want to put your country in. So United Kingdom. Right, here we go. So what you want to do next is you want to pick partners. Okay, so you can scroll down the partners, and as you can see here, there's CAMpRA Aire. So you click on the CAMpRA Aire, and what it does in the map, it should come up. There we go. Right, it's come up with all the CAMpRA Aires around the UK now. You can see there's quite a few. But there's, if we're down the south, this one here, I believe is where we are. Yep. Meadowbrook Farm. Some of them don't have services, they're the lighter blue, mainly just park ups. And look, there's even a pub stop over there related to CAMpRA. So as you can see, Scotland's getting quite a few more up that end. Click on it like you do with search sites, open it up, and then it just tells you, as they normally do, what type of pitch it is, that it's £10 a night, and when it's open from and to. Okay, so this one here is January to December, so it's all year round. Yeah, so please do help the team the best you can and support a good cause so that we can all be able to enjoy it in the future.
We're nearly ready now, just shutting up the blinds and everything like that. Jodie's just getting her hat on.
Yes, I just thought I'd tell you where we are. We're at the Meadowbrook Farm near the Three Trees campsite near Romsey. But it's not walking distance to Romsey from here. Well, it is, but with the light being less and less in the evenings, it's not really walking distance for the time we've got. It's about an hour to Romsey. And if you've got a bike, yeah, it'd be about 20 minutes or something like that on a bike. And you can get a bus from outside, just down from the entrance to the campsite. But we decided we're going to go for a walk. There's something that we want to show you if it's open and we can get there okay. So we're going to go head through the campsite and onto the main road and see if we can actually walk there, or whether it's not fit for walking on. So
yeah, well, it seems to be on the main A road there.
Yeah,
so I'm not sure, but we will take you through the campsite, because even though this is the CAMpRA Aire, it is separate from the campsite and you have to go through the campsite to get here, so it can be a bit confusing on the way in. But I want to check out the exit as well, because as you saw, it was a bit tight getting in. I want to make sure the exit's not as tight as that for when we leave. Yeah, make sure everything's locked up.
Yeah, we're the only one on here now at the moment. We may come back to find someone else. But there was a guy in there yesterday, he left mid-morning. So it's around 1 o'clock now. We are going to try and get out before it gets dark. So that's where he is. There's a peacock over there again. And that is where you get your water from again. And there's the recycling, and your chemical waste is in that little cubicle there. It's got a sign here saying, please respect that the toilets...
Toilets in the tower block.
Shower block.
Shower block, yeah.
It is rubbed out. Belong to our neighbours. We are two different sites. Please do not use, as it's causing a problem. So we're not to use that.
So it is rather strange, isn't it? Because obviously we just walked out the gate there, and you have to drive through here. So you're actually driving through this campsite. So it is quite a strange sort of set up, but if that's his only entrance and exit,
It is, because it's got the sign there, Meadowbrook Farm. Toilets and showers there don't belong to them, they belong to this campsite. So if you do come here, don't assume that you can use them. Like he said, it's causing problems. This looks quite a nice little campsite as well.
It does, yeah. Like you say, it's got the basic toilet block there, the shower block, but the pitches look pretty decent.
Yeah, big RV up there, slide outs. They've managed to get on here okay.
Yeah.
Plenty of caravans, a few motorhomes and a camper. So we just come out the exit way, which is the next junction to the way we came in, onto the main road. So that seems okay to get out, doesn't it?
Yeah, seems pretty straightforward. Bear in mind when you do come in and when you do leave, it is a main road, so it's a 60-mile-an-hour road. Just bear that in mind when you're pulling out.
We're just going to see if there's a path on here. Hopefully there is, because look at that traffic.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to walk it otherwise.
There's only one car going past. It's just when I say look at that traffic.
What's the speed of the cars?
So it's got welcome here as if this is the in bit.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking that if you park the campsite, you probably go in this way and out this way.
Yeah.
Because you're using the farm, they're telling you to go in on the farm route in, and then come out on this way.
So it is adult only as well for that one. Right, so we're going up that way.
And there seems to be a little bit of a footpath.
See how far that lasts. So there is a bus stop just literally outside the campsite. And the air takes you into Romsey.
So we are on the straight mile. Oh, there is a crossing bit over there, because that's the other bus stop just down there. So we're coming back from Romsey, but we've got to get over here.
Hopefully there's a path, because it doesn't even look...
There's a path, so a bus has stopped there.
It doesn't look like there's a path, does it?
No.
Should I cross down there and walk back up?
No, because
there
then
isn't
we're
a path there either,
isn't
is there?
path.
I wonder if you can get down that way.
Or just cross.
The Dog and Crook.
Yeah.
Or we can walk on here.
Yeah, we're all right at the moment. Is that a driveway or is that a road?
Don't know.
Okay, so it's not a proper footpath, but it'll do for us. We'll see how far we can get. I wonder if there's some nice walks down here actually. Considering people park along here, there might be some dog walks or something. Well, there's a little bridge here. What's that for? Someone's garden probably. A little way out, way in. So that must be a forest walk through there.
Yeah.
It looks quite good. But we're on this. I don't know how much further we got to go.
Do you want to try and see through the forest bit, see if we can get to it?
Yeah, let's go and check out the forest. If we cross now quickly.
It might link, you see, if you're allowed to go in through this way.
Yeah, I mean, it's just fast roads around here, that's all.
Yeah.
It's fair enough, country roads.
Let's see what it says first.
It is a footpath going through here.
So we might be lucky, it might get to where we're going to anyway.
Maybe.
But if not, we might enjoy this even better.
I do like forest walks though, but look at them. They've been there a while, haven't they? Got different, like this side. So you got your Google Maps out?
I have. And I'll tell you. Yeah, we're headed in the right direction.
In the right direction.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, Google Maps.
Because we're that spot there.
Yeah.
And that's where we're going.
Okay. It probably makes sense to go through this way
then.
And that might be the main road. That's why the path stops.
That's why the path stops, because it looks like a man-made path by people using it.
Yeah. To get to this point.
Yeah.
And then this point takes you through the woods down there.
Yep, definitely going in the right direction.
So for people that have been watching us a while, what do you think of the new camera setup? The new mics, the new camera? I'm hoping it'll pick up both our voices a lot better, even if we're away from the camera just that little bit, which makes it clearer for you guys to hear us.
Still getting used to it ourselves, like, you know, forgetting that I've got it turned on, and he's outside filming something outside the van, and I'm talking to myself in the van.
It is one of them things to get used to, but if the
Yeah.
quality is better and the sound quality is better, then it's all better for you guys. So,
Yeah.
you know, we'll work with that.
So we will get used to them, definitely.
Yeah.
We prefer it ourselves.
So far, so good. Yeah.
It wants you to go on the main road on Google Maps, because it doesn't always understand that there's no path and it expects you to walk on the road. But I think we are kind of heading in the right direction, because this path, this track here, goes round to the left, and it's over there somewhere where we want to be. So
we have chosen a track that is hopefully heading in the right direction, but it's getting less and less of a main track. So are we thinking of this way now? Okay.
I don't know if it's actually going to take us anywhere though.
No.
But it says we are leading towards it down there.
It could be our last video. It could be the video that someone finds the camera and we are lost in the woods.
Oh well.
Got to live life, haven't you?
Hey, one thing I've noticed though, it's not as muddy yet as some of our previous videos from last winter.
Yes, we have got walking boots, but we forgot them, left them in the van.
Well, it's because it's not that bad as it has been, so we're all right for this one.
Yeah, it's not too bad yet. The ground is still hard enough. It's when the ground starts softening up and you're just walking through an inch of mud. Oh God, yeah, maybe walking boots may have been needed. Right, lovely. Trouble is with autumn, it's a bit like a minefield, if you know what I mean. You don't really know what's under the leaves. Oh God, oh, geez, hang on. Nearly went in that then. Oh. Right, we decided to abort that way. That way was a no-go.
So it looks like the only way is to walk on the road. We didn't want to do that because it was like 60-mile-an-hour road and there's just no paths, and I'm not risking that. No. So without taking, I don't know if they've got a car park, maybe we'll look tomorrow. They might have a car park we can put the motorhome in and go visit. Basically, it's just some gardens with world-renowned flowers and trees and things.
Yeah.
That we wanted to show you, but there's plenty of trees in here, as Lee said to me when the camera was off. So we'll just follow these footpaths and see where we end up.
Probably more exciting than a garden centre place anyway. Was it a garden centre?
No, gardens.
Oh, it's gardens. It's a great location. If we had bikes with us, because I've took them out of the van now, just for, it's something I'm having done, but yes, I've left them out the van, but of course we ain't got them with us. If we had the bikes, it wouldn't have been too bad. I quite enjoy a walk through the woods. It's peaceful, it's quiet. Just hear the natural sounds of the birds. Right, so we found the main-ish track again and we thought we'd follow this, but now we're at a junction. That don't look trodden in that well, but it does head down towards where we want to go. And there is a gate down there. What's Google Maps say?
Not a lot, because I've got
no signal.
Rubbish signal.
See, Google Maps is great and they've got no signal. Although you can get offline maps, can't you? And if the GPS picks you up. I reckon it's trying down there. It's got to be that way.
Well, it's only a short distance, so we can go and have a look.
A few horses come down this way. Might be a field or something. Well, if you like your walking, it's not a bad place to come. But the area itself is a good place to stop over, sort out admin if you're you need a break doing on a long run. And if you like walking, there is enough forestry walks. Right, we're not going to make it down to that gate. I think there's horses in the field down there. Google Maps says we're miles away. Not miles, but we're too far away.
Yeah, look. So that's where we are. This is the gardens we're going to go to. Hillier Gardens, Winter Gardens. So it looks quite a nice area. But we are sort of in these trees in the forest at the moment. And we're heading this way. So I think we just take the other turning and come back round, because that's where we need to be. That's where we are staying. So I think we just follow the road back round and we'll end up back here.
As she said, abort, let's go.
We've failed again.
Is it winter failures?
No, we just thought we could walk there. Obviously we can't
Not easily,
Yeah.
anyway. Not unless you want to be walking on the main country road,
Yeah.
which obviously can get dangerous. So yeah, we've got to be careful.
Yeah, but don't worry, because if you do want to stop here for a couple of nights and you do want to do something, if you've got the bikes, like if we had the bikes like Lee said, or you want to jump on a bus, you've got Romsey not far away.
Yeah, Romsey, it's got everything in it. Romsey Rapids, if you want to go swimming.
Yeah, I want to see if we can get a turn to the right at some point, and then that should bring us back on ourselves. If not, we'll have to turn around. Watch that.
This wooded area is bigger than I thought it was. What do you think?
Well, no, because I've seen it on Google Maps. Which way you're standing, there's lots of horse manure around.
Horse manure.
Polite word for saying it. Not what I said to you off camera. But, yeah, it's quite a big wood actually. So that's why it's called a forest.
You're a funny one today.
It's a forest walk, so it would be bigger than you think. But we're just gonna come round now another way back. I think I found a different way back, so we end up doing like a loop rather than go back the way we actually came. Yeah. Hopefully we can miss out that bit of road we did.
If not, we'll head back down to that bit of road.
Oh well, what else have we got to do this afternoon?
Yeah,
as long as we're not out in the woods when it's dark, we're not bothered.
Yeah, we've got a couple of hours left, I think, before the sun starts to draw in.
It said it's a 15-minute walk when I put it on, so we're not out there.
Yeah, no, well, we've already probably done an hour. Yeah, I don't know. But we did wonder about the footpath on the road, didn't we? And it weren't really the main reason why we came here. It was actually to experience the CAMpRA Aire, and hopefully they start building more of them up in the UK. Yes. Down south, you know, it seems to be the further north you go, the more they seem to pop up. So
I think it's because they were needed more in Scotland area. Yeah. Because of the, you know, people were wild. There's so many people took the motorhomes up there since COVID and that. Yeah. That I think they needed alternative options for some of the places they were parking, because there was too many. So I think that's why they've done it up there. So there's quite a few, but they are definitely looking at Scarborough, which is a good one.
Yeah, but they are needed. It'd be good for us in the UK to finally have some form of air system. Yeah, we know we've got CLs and CSs, but some sort of system where you can just turn up to an air. If there's a spot, happy days. Oh yeah.
Hiya.
You don't mind if we film them, do you? No? Look at that. Always is.
Thank you. It's just so beautiful.
Oh, it's lovely. Beautiful horses.
Still not sure of you though.
No. So we've seen all the remnants of the horses. We just didn't see horses, and now we have.
Yeah. We saw the manure but no horse. You didn't believe there was actually horses.
Yeah, we see all the fertiliser. And now we've seen the horses. I'm getting a bit puffed out now. How many miles have we done? 10? It feels like it. Sure, Google Maps lies sometimes.
Probably about 3 if you're lucky.
So we're getting to the end of this track and I can hear road noise. Starting to hear traffic now. So we must be coming to a part we can get out onto the main road. We're either going to have to walk through someone's garden, or are we going to have to walk through someone's garden here? How's this work? Oh, well done, Google. What's we got here?
It does say.
It just says forestry work in progress.
Right, it's someone's garden then. Yeah. Must be up there.
So, is it that way? It must be further round. So it must be kinks off.
I don't think they're used to people being round here.
Nearly attacked by dogs.
I don't think we have to go this way either. No, we've gone off. That was it, but the Google Maps doesn't know there's a house there now.
No, so either a house is now built there, or we can walk round this way. Sounds like they've got an alarm going off and all. It does look like a lot of people have done this in the past and they've trodden this footpath through. Not trodden that well with the leaves sitting on it, but it has been used. There you go. So that's my sixth sense working there. Get away from that dog. He weren't happy, was he? Right, so, okay. These are where them cars are parked. So we are a bit further up now than we were. We're near that junction now.
Yeah.
So we'll cross over, safe to do so, and we get back on this mudded path to the main road. So we're here back on the straight mile, Romsey down that way. So this is the A3090.
Yeah. Just to let you know, them dogs are still barking when we've gone round the front. Or that dog, it sounds like more than one, but it might just be one dog. I think, though, that it's a good guard dog, to be fair.
So we will catch you now back at the van. Okay.
Yeah.
Right,
We're going back the way
now.
we came, so.
See you at the van.
What a beautiful view to wake up to this morning. Good morning. We are packing up, ready to go. We've enjoyed staying here. It's cost us £30 for the 2 nights with electric for both nights for this CAMpRA Aire. Yeah, it's lovely. Look at the weather this morning. Mid-November, and it looks like this. There he is.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, last couple of, well, nice couple of nights actually. Yeah, it's been here very peaceful, very quiet. Lovely.
Yeah, so what I would do if you're interested in coming here, the link will be in the description, but I would try and phone them. There's a number on search for sites, or if you Google and find the website, there is a phone number as well. So he might not answer straight away, just leave him a voicemail and he will come back to you. Like he did with us. And yeah, I think if you just turned up, you may be lucky, but if it does get quite a popular place, then it won't be quite difficult. Yeah, so we'll be signing off for this vlog now.
Yeah, and we'd like to say thanks again, as always. Thanks to everyone that's subscribed and supports the channel. And we will definitely catch you on the next one. So see you then. Bye.
See ya.